Hey, what up? It's your boy Random Robo here, and today you see it. We're playing Bad End Theater. As you can see, I did 20 endings already. I wanted to reset that, but the game's not letting me do it. So I'm gonna show you how I got those endings, as well as trying to get the remaining 21 endings. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do all of them, but I'll try to at least do the majority. So, I think we're gonna select the hero, right? You are the hero. You like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable and swell guy. Your life has been rather ordinary aside from the occasional heroic adventures, fighting evil monsters and whatnot. You are told a maiden from your village has been kidnapped and is likely being held captive at the nearby demon overlord's castle, who even puts a village right next to where an entire demon army hangs out. You don't get it. You're happy to protect the townspeople, though. You were born to play this role. You head off on your adventure to rescue the but demon soldiers block your path. You could kill them to gain experience. That's a pretty hero-like thing to do, so we're gonna go with that. Bravely slaughter the evil creatures. You feel much stronger now. Good. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You are faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord. Cut through the demon army, of course. You gotta cut through the demon army, bruh. You gather your courage. This is what must be done in order to rescue the maiden. These are all evil demons anyway. The world is much safer with them gone. That's what you tell yourself while you kill one after another on your way to the Overlord's chambers. The Overlord appears demanding to know what the hell you're doing murdering all her soldiers. You get straight to the point and ask her where the maiden is. Why am I coughing so much? The Overlord definitely captured her. In fact, it's possible she's already been devoured. Thinking about the poor maiden's fate fills you with hatred. You fight the Overlord with everything you've got. You've become strong for the hordes of demons you took down before this final battle. The Overlord is almost no match for you. You cut her to pieces. The Overlord has fallen. You breathe a sigh of relief, but your job is not yet finished. You search the castle. Unfortunately, you find no sign of the maiden within its walls. It's just as you suspected. She must have already been devoured. There's a lot of reading in this game. Jesus Christ, you feel hollow. A great evil has been banished from this world, but what does that matter if you were too weak to save someone? You stand alone amidst the carnage and ponder what it means to be a hero. You return the Overlord's remains and wrap her head in your cape to bring back to the village. Surely your great victory will be celebrated. Failed hero end. So we got the failed hero ending. We got the failed hero ending, so we're gonna go with... So I think this time around we are gonna go with the maiden. You are a pretty maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon overlord's castle. You are told that you are fated to be captured by the Overlord one day because you are a beautiful young girl. Demon overlords apparently love capturing those. You think of how you haven't heard of that actually happening to anyone, but maybe the demons just haven't been given the opportunity. Who knows? You are in church, you pray to your God, asking why you have been born into this role of maiden. You respect the divine plan and all, but you're really just curious as to what the point of it is. You are impatient. Meeting a demon actually sounds pretty gosh darn exciting. Maybe you'd understand your role better if you were to just hurry up and get captured already. You leave a note and venture forth to find a demon just to you know, see what happens. Not long into your little adventure, a demon underling appears before you. It looks pretty scary. Let's be nice. Let's introduce ourselves. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. The demon suddenly, oh, okay. We did something wrong, right? Whoops. Anyway, you aren't angry or anything, of course. This was all your fault for trusting a demon not to devour you on sight. This is your punishment for questioning fate, you guess. Bit by bit, you are swallowed by the demon until you are no more. Okay, that's kind of graphic. Wow. So we got the consumed maiden ending. Okay, let me write that down. So, let's go with maiden. We saw this, so we're gonna skip this dialogue. We are gonna introduce ourselves. You tell them that you were thinking maybe you could understand your role better if you were to hurry up and get taken away by a demon. The demon doesn't seem to have really been listening to you. That's kind of rude, which is a little irritating. They agreed to take you to their master nonetheless. After a long walk to the castle, you are introduced to the Overlord. You explain why you've come and she squints at you. It turns out she had never had any plans to capture maidens or to do anything else that would agitate the humans. You wonder for a moment if she might be lying, but it doesn't really seem like it. Still, this doesn't make any sense to you. You've always been told that demons would one day seek you out, and something awful would happen, then a hero would come to your rescue. You don't want to believe you've been lied to all along. Maybe it's just that you haven't been maiden-like enough. You ask the Overlord what you should do to be a more suitable maiden, but she doesn't seem to understand. Just go home and stop worrying about destiny so much. She makes it sound so simple. This Overlord seems like the complete opposite of you. You want to learn more about her and how she thinks. You insist on staying to talk with her more. The Overlord tells you again that you should get lost. How rude. You just got here. Let's refuse. You put your foot down and tell her you're not going anywhere. You still want to fulfill your destiny, even if you have to make it happen on your own. She's a little frustrated at your stubbornness, but doesn't kick you out or anything. Hooray. The Overlord shares many stories about demons with you, and little by little, you realize they might not be the ruthless monsters you were raised to believe. As it turns out, she commanded her demons to avoid towns and villages. She didn't want to risk giving the humans any excuse to send a hero out after them. You realize that must be why you'd never heard of any demons attacking your town. Okay. She says you can thank her by telling the humans to stop raising heroes. She's tired of her servants getting killed off by them. You've always thought demons were violent and unreasonable creatures. Hey, wait a minute. Is this love? Look at her face! And look at her face! Oh my. I feel like a third wheel in this thing. I feel like a third wheel. Should I even be here reading this? Anyway, even if she were to capture you now, you think this place is far more interesting than the way things are back home. Oh my. Shoot. Okay. The hero's like, what is going on here? What is happening? I must save the day. I don't know what's going on, but I'm here to save the day. I must protect her. Wait. Let's go with this one. This doesn't feel right. Look at her face. I think I know what to do here. So we have to find a way for the hero not to be a hero. He has to be diplomatic. So we're gonna make the hero do diplomatic things. So we're gonna get rid of the hero thing. We're gonna make him diplomatic. Martyr is bad because she'll die. Let's make her polite. Let's make him a coward. I kind of don't know what to do for the Overlord. Let's just experiment. Let's try Tyrant first. Let's go with Tyrant. Now let's go with the hero. Okay, let's slaughter and see what pops up. Let's skip the dialogue. Cut through the army. You gather your courage. This is what must be done in order to rescue the Maiden. These are all evil demons anyway. The world is much safer with them gone. Okay. You find the Maiden being held captive by the Overlord just as you suspected. But for some reason, you can't sense anything sinister happening. Ask the Maiden what's going on. Let's go with this one. You hope she'll let this whole thing slide if you could just explain yourself. You really tried, but the Overlord is unconsolable. She tears you apart, and the Maiden watches in silence. As you die, you can't help. Okay. Tragic hero ending. I think that's a different ending. We never got that one before. So we are gonna stick with what we're doing so far. Pick the hero. We're gonna skip all that dialogue. We're gonna be a coward. We're gonna be a coward. Let's go with that. You try to make conversation with the Maiden, but she's been pretty quiet since leaving the Overlord's room, and she's shy. She suddenly stops in her tracks, and you turn your head to ask what the deal is. Okay. She suddenly takes off toward the burning castle. Panic sets in, and you follow to try to stop her. It seems like she's in love. Wow. So Bystander. So we got the Bystander ending. Interesting. Got 5 endings. Let's try the hero once more. Let's go with this one. Then we're gonna choose this one. Alright. Let's try this one. Oh man, I'm so sorry, Maiden. I mean, that's a good thing for the hero, but the Maiden, not so much. So we got the triumphant hero ending. So let's go with the Tyrant, Overlord. You are the Overlord, and you live in a castle surrounded by your demon servants. It's a pretty cushy life, you think. Except for those pesky humans who keep killing members of your army. There's even a role called Hero, whose whole purpose in life is just to dethrone you. That's life, I guess. Hmm. What are we gonna pick? I know you guys haven't seen this part, but I have. I think I'm gonna pick grant them a day off. Hopefully it's a good outcome. Oh my, you feel warm inside as she looks into your eyes. This is the first time a human has looked at you without contempt. You wonder what to say. Let's go with this one. She expresses her surprise that demons are not at all what she expected them to be. You are glad that she seems to have an open mind about these kind of things. You also bring up how you always instruct your army to avoid humans, as not to agitate them and get heroes sent out after you. That explains why the people of my village have been left unharmed. It's because of your orders, isn't it? We are very grateful. This is definitely love. You're blushing too much. The hero's like, what the hell is going on in here? Confused feelings well up inside your heart. You're surprised that you had one of those to begin with. You don't want the hero to take this maiden away from you. Let them go? I feel like I'm missing something. You are a demon underling. In service of the Overlord, you aren't particularly strong, but not particularly weak either. That's what your friends tell you anyway. Your job is to guard the castle and keep humans away. It's unbearably boring. Heroes rarely come all the way here to challenge the Overlord anyway. It's a lot of standing in one place, staring into nothing. You feel like you're gonna go crazy if you don't get a break. You decide to ask the Overlord for a day off. He's cool with it. Here's the maiden. So do we eat her? Do we gobble her up? That's the option. We can do this one. Let's try this one. It's pretty obvious, but hopefully something different happens. No, it's the same thing. Crap. Put on a show. Wow. Extremely dark. Why am I not surprised? So we got a performer underling ending. Let's reset. And let's go with coward. Let's go with polite. Let's go with these. Let's go with this. Yeah. Let's try underling again. Let's skip that. Let's try this one. Okay, this is the plot. You're plotting. We have to find a way to stop these guys without killing the Overlord. try this one. Okay, we got the Lord Underling ending. That's very Two-Faced. That is very Two-Faced. Let's go with the Underling. Let's go with this one. Save yourself. Is that a different? Oh, we got a different one. Okay, Deserter Underling. So that's ending number 10. Let's go with the Maiden. Oh no, they're gonna burn her. Oh man, we messed up. Executed Maiden ending. Alright. Let's go with this one. Yikes. Oh! That's a new one! Naïve hero ending? Let's try that. Oh, this is new! This is new! Believe her. You have no reason to assume she's lying to you, even though her story is kind of hard to believe. You feel you should trust her. You tell her you're pretty surprised that everyone has been wrong about demons all along. The townspeople must be informed of this immediately. The two of you return to the village. They had been so worried, they praised you for your bravery. But the maiden quickly sets the record straight. There was nothing she needed to be rescued from in the first place. The villagers look to you for explanation. You politely inform them it isn't your story to tell. You merely ran into her on the way to the castle. She explains that the Overlord isn't interested in capturing maidens or anything of the sort. gonna be the first good ending? Let's see. Wait. Interesting. The air becomes dark and thick as you enter deep into the demon's territory. Evil miasma. No, you realize it's just normal smoke. You see the maiden ahead, but she stopped in her tracks. The Overlord's castle engulfed in flames. Bystander hero ending A. Did we get that one? We got Bystander hero ending B before. This is A. So that's the 13th ending. Yeah. Is that a new one? Let's see. It is. Faithful Underling. Oh, I think that's new? Let's see. It is Selfless Maiden ending B. So that's ending 15. I think this is new. No one seems to know how to react. You grab the hero by the wrist and take off before anyone stops you. But as you approach the castle, you notice something's gone terribly wrong. It appears to be on fire. Not again. Is this new? Let's see. It is! So before we got Selfless Maiden B, this is Selfless Maiden A. So that's ending number 16. Let's chicken out. Is this different? It is! So we got the Cowardly Underling ending. So that's ending number 17. Let's go with the Overlord this time around. Oh, this is different! The maiden suddenly bursts into your room, accompanied by a hero. She's trying to frantically communicate something to you, but you're still half asleep. They tell you a group of demons is after your life. You still don't grasp the urgency of the situation. One of your underlings barges in next, shouting that the humans are liars. They're followed by another group of demons, crying that everything was that first underling's plan. Everyone is shouting over each other now, and it's very annoying. You yell for all of them to shut their traps. You have no doubt that your servants will let their ambition cloud their judgment and lead them to try to take... Oh, okay. This is definitely different. I haven't seen this one before. Let's go with this one. Overlord's True End. That is definitely new. So that's ending number 18. Before you're taken back to reset the story once again, you pause for a moment. True End? You say to yourself, what was the point of all my effort if the true ending is this terrible? Okay. This is bad in theater. Is the pain setting in? Oh, but you should have been well aware of what you'd be shown when you entered this place. It's a problem I've seen quite often. At some point, you grew attached to my little cast. You started to relate to their flaws, their plights. You started wishing for their happiness. But you aren't going to find that here in my theater, my lovingly crafted labyrinth of suffering. Anyway, I hope you'll pardon this interruption. You're making great progress. The choice to continue on to the next ending is always yours. Interesting. That is definitely different. That is definitely different. This is new! Oh my gosh. You and your friends turn to notice a pair of humans have overheard your entire conversation. They take off into the castle. Are they headed to the Overlord's room? Damn it. The Overlord will kill you for sure if she found out you were conspiring to take her out. You dash into the castle after the humans. I'm sorry guys, I'm really excited. This is brand new. Anyway, sure enough, the Maiden's already frantically telling the Overlord everything. You shout that the humans are liars. Your friends soon arrive to back you up, except they don't. Instead, they blame the whole thing on you. Wow. A-holes. Can't believe they'll tell the Overlord such a blatant lie. You always knew better than to trust them. You're the one who didn't have a choice here. This might be different. Underling's true end. That is brand new. That's ending number 19. Let me write that down. No matter the perspective, the true ending remains the same. That's what makes it true. You couldn't resist seeing it for yourself though, could you? I wonder what will happen when you collect them all. Will you give into despair or... Interesting. Very interesting. We're missing this guy's thing right here. I wonder how to get that. La la la. La la la. This is new! Okay, they're talking about assassinating their Overlord. This proves to you that demons really are foul creatures. We have to tell her about this. You don't understand what the Maiden is thinking. The world is better off with less demons. They're all cold, ruthless creatures that should be destroyed. Oh, and those same creatures have just noticed you eavesdropping. The Maiden takes off into the castle, and you have no choice but to follow. You burst into the Overlord's room. The Maiden frantically tries to communicate what you just overheard. A demon Underling barges in next, calling you liars. It's followed by the group from the entrance, who shifts the blame back onto the... Yeah, we saw this one. Interesting. So will we get the hero's true ending? I knew it! Awesome! So we got the hero's true ending. He's burned alive with the other characters as well. So we're gonna go with the Maiden next. And then I'm gonna call it a day, and then I'll do part 2 at some other point. So yeah, we got the true ending for the hero. That was pretty cool. This is new! This is brand new. They're talking about assassinating the Overlord. You have to warn her. Yeah, this is new. Anytime it's colorful, it's brand new. Maiden's true ending. It can't end like this. Let's go with that. You want to answer the Maiden's prayers. You've decided to find a way to save everyone. But retracing the paths you've seen so far, there doesn't seem to be any room to avoid a bad ending. Is there really nothing you can do to keep them all from getting killed in the end? If there's nothing you can do by acting from within their story, maybe it's time to take things into your own hands. Oh my! This is different. We're gonna save. We're gonna save that. And we're gonna do a part 2. We're gonna do a part 2. So if you guys wanna see a part 2 to this, let me know in the comment section, please.